Welcome to your first lesson here for the class, and this lesson is going to cover 6 examples that we've got over the whole 24 that the class covers. And in this video, we're actually going to go ahead and start you off by going over how we read both treble clef and the tablature here real quickly, and how those relate to your frets here on the guitar. Now, as you can see in this example right here, we've got notes on what we call the treble clef staff. So that's like traditional. So a lot of instruments read off of the 5-line staff here with the clef. So in this instance here for the guitar, we read off of treble clef. If you ever play bass guitar, you switch to the bass clef. Okay. Then down here, we also have the guitar tablature, or the tab for short. So any fretted instrument like the guitar, ukulele, banjo, mandolin, instruments like that can also read off of a tab. And if you notice there on the tab, it's actually got 6 lines instead of 5 lines, because the 6 lines represent all 6 strings on your guitar. So if you're reading ukulele tablature later on, ukulele tablature is only going to have 4 on there. So a couple things I want to point out to you here before we dive in. On your tablature, I want you to notice we've got numbers that are sitting on that top line. So when we're reading the tablature, we got to understand that the lines represent the strings, and we got to kind of do a little flip in our mind. So that top line right there that you see on the tablature is going to be your bottom string, or your top E right there. Now we call that the open E. When we don't place any fingers there on the string, we call that the open string. Okay, so on the tablature right there, that 0 that you see, that's going to be open. Okay, now we're going to switch gears here, go back up to the treble clef right here. And as you can see, we've got letter names in the notes there. This is going to help you learn and kind of memorize the notes a little bit more. And all 24 examples that we're going to be covering in the class are set up like this. So all of your notes in the treble clef staff have the letter names in them, and then here on the tablature, all of those have the corresponding numbers. Now, we want to dive back into the tab here just real quickly, because likewise, because we are only going to be playing the string 1 on these examples here in the class, you're only going to see numbers there on that top line. Okay. Now those numbers correlate to the frets here on the guitar, and we're really only going to be going up to fret 3, which if you see on the example there, if you take number 3 and trace up, it lines up with G. Okay, which is what that sounds like there. So if we were to take a look at this example here, we've kind of figured out where 3 is at. 1 is going to be right next to your nut right there. Okay, so if you, again, trace up from that 1, you'll see that's F. Okay, now there's a couple different ways we're going to be covering these examples here. So we're going to walk you through it by saying the fret numbers, the letter names, and then we're going to be playing through them here as well. So first things first, I do want to go ahead and start off with let's start off with the treble clef here. That's how we'll play our examples. Now, on the numbers here, I want you to take a look at how they are. So we go in order. We're going to go open, open, 1, 1, 3, 3, open. Okay, so open, open, 1, 1, 3, 3, open. And if I play that here, I'm going to start no fingers. So we go 1, 2, here we go. Open, open, 1, 1, 3, 3, open. Okay, again, 1, 2, here we go. Open, open, 1, 1, 3, 3, open. Now I want you to notice that time I was actually singing the notes as well. As a musician, it is important if you can sing along with what you're playing, because then you're able to recognize those notes a little bit easier and build up your training there. Okay, now we've done the tablature. Let's switch gears and come on up to the treble clef. Now we're going to say the letter names of the treble clef, because that's what we have here. So we have E, E, F, F, G, G, E. So it's going to go like this. E, E, F, F, G, G, E. So one more time there. 1, 2, here we go. E, E, F, F, G, G, E. Now, when you're practicing these or when you're going through these exercises, you are more than welcome on your own to either use the fret numbers to help you out or the letter names there on the Treble Clef staff. So that is example 1. We will see you for example number 2.